much credit do you give to DJ to really getting the offense started in that first inning?
He's a fire starter. He's the one that gets things going for this offense. All year long, he's always got us going, either with a big hit or, just getting on base, doing something, man. He's been huge for this team, all year. We've seen the numbers he puts up, man. He's an MVP.
You talked a little bit about the offensive struggles the past couple of games. How fired up was the team in that first inning when you were able to get some runs against Verlander?
Oh, that was huge. We were actually feeding off the crowd, too. They came out and, they did their part, tonight. And, especially, against, one of the best pitchers in the game, one of the best pitchers ever lived. We had to, get something started early, and, we laid out some tough pitches, in that first inning and kind of really controlled the zone like we talked about, and were able to capitalize on it.
Was it just commanding the zone in the first? What else allowed you to get to Verlander?
I think he was a little amped up. I can't really speak for him. He left a couple fastballs up and got us into some good counts, where he could do some damage, so that's the biggest thing. We got into better counts and we're able to do some damage. And Hicksy's 3-run homer, man, that was incredible. I had a good view of it at third base. He got that slider right in the middle, and he didn't miss it.
Were you impressed with the way Paxton settled in on the mound?
Yeah, that's why we got him. That's why we made the trade for him, to get a guy like that. And he's the best left-handed pitcher in the game. For him to. Any big game, all year long, any big game we've had, he's always stepped up for us, and that's what he did. I think he kind of wanted, I think he just wanted to rebound from his last, start in the postseason, and he did that tonight. He commanded the zone. He kept them off balance all night, and he got into a couple tough situations, but he's able to pull through.
Aaron, what did you think of the mental of your ball club, your ability to bounce back tonight?
Say that one more time.
What did you think of your club's ability to bounce back tonight?
That's what this team's about. We've never been defined by wins or losses. We've been defined by how we get up after we get knocked down. All year we've been hit with the injury bug or this and that, and we just always fight back. And that's just what makes this team so special. It doesn't matter what's going on. We're going to continue to keep fighting until they take the ball from us.
You have a chance to do something very special here if you can keep this winning going in this series. What is your approach to all of that?
One game, one pitch at a time. We can't be looking ahead, to the next couple of games. We got to focus on what we got tomorrow and who we're facing tomorrow, and take care of business there first, and then we can keep going.
Aaron, how dangerous is this team after a win like this tonight?
Oh, we're always dangerous. Win or loss. Especially coming off a loss. Yesterday we wanted to come out here and do something and show what this team's about. That's what we talked about in our meeting earlier today. Was let's go back to being ourselves. Like I told you guys so many times, control the zone. Do damage when you get pitch ahead, and if you don't, take your walks. We were able to do that in the first inning, and they kind of kept us off balance. In the middle part of the game, but yeah, just go back to do what we do.
What was the feeling like going to the bottom of the first? You're down 1 run already against Verlander, facing elimination.
Just another game. We still had 9 innings to play. So with the type of offense we have and the type of team we have, we never get fazed by if it's 1, 2, or 3 runs in the first. We know we can always come back, and we were able to do that even with Justin Verlander on the mound.
Do you think the pressure's on them now? You guys win here and send them back home.
It's tough to say. Yeah, that's tough to say. We still got to go out there and compete, and I know their home crowd's going to be rowdy and ready to go. So we just got to go in there and just keep what we're doing what we did in the first game.
Aaron, the Astros didn't announce who they're going to start. Sorry, the Astros didn't announce who they're going to start tomorrow. How does that change or affect the preparation for you guys as hitters?
You'd like to know the night before, who you're facing, but have we released who we're pitching tomorrow, or no? No? Oh.
Aaron might right now.
Okay, I got you. But yeah, it's you'd like to know the night before, but if we find out in the morning, we'll do our homework and get ready, so it don't matter.
When you say do your homework and get ready, I mean, is it as literal as you pull up an iPad and you look through like every right-hander you think you might face? How does this work?
Once we find out who it is, just watching the video on the guy, come with a game plan and talk with some teammates and figure it out.
When you were packing, was there ever a doubt when you were packing for this trip at home? Was there ever a doubt in your mind that you were going to Houston?
I knew we were going to Houston, when I woke up. I just knew this team was going to come out strong, come out swinging, and, we took care of business tonight, but now we still got, important Game 6 coming up.